Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, being the daily challenge for August 16th, 2025. The character The Silent and the modifiers are all stars, so I have 5 colorless cards. Colorless cards not paying rewards, and Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are no swarming the Spire, and draw better rewards, which means I will drop rare cards. Looking forward for a colorless run. Also, I'm sorry I was so late yesterday with the upload. I had my kitchen furniture installed, and yeah, it took a long time. The problem with, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, I'm not building a new house. It was an existing house that I'm renovating, and the problem is that I don't know if it was because it's an old house or what. All the walls are crooked. It's insane, and I'm doing a lot of the work, but basically there's no 90-degree angle. Everywhere it's either an 89-degree angle or a 91-degree angle, which makes it very difficult to do anything right at a 90-degree angle. So that's why the furniture took so long, because they basically had to measure everything and twice and make sure that the angles match and all that. It was a pain. Anyway, that is done though, so I'm happy with that. I see Peltier with 1726. Great score. Grimgoth 69.2. Grimgoth has been on a roll lately the last few days. He's been doing really well. Alright, let's get started with 2 Finesses. I am not sure if I should remove one of them to go for Highlander. Let's see if I get a lot of duplicates offered. I might decide to go for Highlander, so this might be a good card to remove. Metamorphosis, not that great. Forethought, honestly, not a huge fan of any of these colorless cards. I was hoping for something like Apotheosis or Mind Blast. That would have made things fun. Alright, I see a 4 elite path. Do I see a 5 elite path? No. Multiple 4. Actually, okay, not that many 4 elite paths, so I can't go on the right. That'll give me only 3 elites. So the only 4 elite path, I have to get these 2 elites in a row, which also gives me a shop and a question mark room. To get to this elite, I can go on the left, which gives me 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms, or in the middle, which gives me just 2 question mark rooms. So yeah, let's go on the left. That gives me a total of 4 question mark rooms, which is not too bad. Not the worst way to start. Alright, let's do 3 strikes here. Get rid of this guy, and unfortunately next turn I'll be weakened, but that should be fine. Neutralize 2 strikes and a defend. Okay. Another 10. Should I do Metamorphosis here or fully defend? You know what? Let's do Metamorphosis just because otherwise the run will take too long. Oh, actually, I could grab. I was hoping to grab the dash. That would have been great. Yeah, the dash would have allowed me to avoid taking the 3 damage, but that's fine. I can get rid of this guy. Okay. Alright, Acrobatics, Cloak and Dagger, Heal Hook. Acrobatics is interesting. Final Boss is Guardian. Cloak and Dagger might be better for block, though. I feel like at this point I have too many skills from the colorless cards, so I think I'm going to take the acrobatics. Oh, actually, I guess I should take Heal Hook if I want more attacks. Let's take the acrobatics and try to hopefully pick up some good attacks before the first elite fight, because if it's a Grumman Knob at the moment, I will have a lot of trouble. Alright, here I took damage here. It's usually 10% of your HP, right? Or of your max HP, so 7, yep, fine. Alright, here I got the Cultist. Let's play all the attack cards. I really need something for the elites, because right now I don't have any scaling, which might be a problem. Let me put the defend back. Actually, I'm going to Forethought the Survivor, then do Finesse 1. It's really tempting to play the... Actually, you know what? I messed up. I should have done Strike Madness before drawing the other strike, because now the Madness is not guaranteed to hit the strike. Let's risk it. No. Alright, fine. Yeah, I messed up there. Could have gotten 3 free attacks here. Hopefully this will be enough, though, because I am below defended here, and I just need to deal 6 more damage, which I should be able to do with a strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Gambler's Proof. Flechette's Bane, Poison Stab. With all the skills I have at the moment, Flechette's is not bad. Also, I don't really like the other 2 cards there. Alright, Jawworm. Let's do Acrobatics first. Oof. Yeah, I have to choose between Metamorphosis and Defense. I think I will play the Defense, though. Also do a Finesse here. Okay. Alright, yeah, I desperately need a strong attack card, because right now I just do not have one. Get rid of this, then Madness, Defend, and Strike. Okay. Yeah, I guess, or the other thing is I have to play the, yeah, let's do Flechette's first. I have to play the Metamorphosis more frequently to be able to get lucky and get some good attack cards. Alright, here, wow, look at this hand. That was all defensive cards there. Alright. Luckily I'm not being attacked, and this is all offense. Okay. I just need a little bit more damage, 8 to be exact. Beautiful. Okay, so far I'm doing fine. Mind Blast. Okay, it's a little soon for that, but I will take it, and I just need to make sure I can get through the next fight. Really risky, but I'll also take the Regret. We also got the Boot. Whenever you deal 4 or less unlocked attack damage, increase it to 5. Okay. I was worried about the Grumman Knob here. I think I have to do Metamorphosis. There's no way around it. And I actually got some decent cards out of that, so I'm happy with that. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do to defend against 14. Let's do Acrobatics. Alright, I'll do Glass Knife Predator for free, but that's the best I can do. There's nothing I can do to defend, so let's just play attacks and not play another skill. Okay. 16. Yeah, right. Dramatic entrance was free anyway. Let's play 1 survivor. I think that is acceptable. Okay. And then another 10. I can do neutralize, bring it down to 7. Let's do acrobatics. Yeah, I'm hoping for another glass knife here and a strike. Okay. Definitely no way to perfect this one. We got bag of marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Mayhem, Apotheosis, Chrysalis. Apotheosis is great. I don't think I need to upgrade anything yet. Let's just do a regular fight. Not so much to avoid the right side, more so to try to get a better attack card, I guess. Let's do Apotheosis here, then Mind Blast 22. I'm going to be instead a little bit more careful and try to preserve HP, so let's do this. Actually, I should have forethought the Mind Blast. That would have been a good idea, huh? 10 incoming. Let's do Flechettes, Neutralize, Defend, Finesse, and a strike. Beautiful. Okay. And then here, Madness hits the strike. And then can I get another attack? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Apotheosis is really nice. Finesse prepared, Dagger Spray. I already have enough Finesses. I think I will go for Highlander, so let's not go for another one there. Dagger Spray might be good. I wouldn't mind some AoE damage, especially if I have to fight these sentries. Okay. Alright, there's an Apotheosis. I mean, it's risky. I don't think I have a chance. I should play the Apotheosis. Madness hits the Mind Blast. That's only 60 damage. Alright. So I can defend. I will lose HP, but I'd rather deal a lot of damage and lose a little bit of HP than not be able to do that. Alright, there's the Metamorphosis. That's interesting. Let's do Neutralize. I think I have to... Hang on. Let's do Metamorphosis first. Alright, another Mind Blast. 2 Swift Strike. That's not bad. Then do defend and unfortunately take a little bit of damage. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage, but at least I'm not losing a lot of HP here. 9 incoming. Let's do Mind Blast. Swift Strike. 18 plus 9 is 27. Yeah, that is enough to get rid of this guy, and that way I don't take any damage this turn. Okay. And then here I got Dagger Spray, Swift Strike, a regular strike, or yeah, actually the Survivors alone is enough. Okay. Yeah, so I end up only taking a bit of damage there. Let's do Flechettes, then Acrobatics, get rid of the Regret, and then Quick Slash. I misclicked there. Okay, luckily I got the Mind Blast. Alright, good. A Dead Branch, that's awesome. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. Let's also grab the Fruit Juice, and I'll probably... No, let's save it. I might drink it later. Corpse Explosion might allow me to get Overkill soon. Let's take it. Okay. Here I got Shuriken. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Not too bad. And then I have to go left for 2 more elites. I got the Lagavulin here, so I definitely want to set up the Apotheosis. I think I will do Madness. I was hoping it would hit the Chrysalis. Let's Forethought the Mind Blast. Oh, I can put multiple cards back. Alright, let's do the Free Strike as well. Okay. Alright, here let's do Finesse. I will play the defense just so that the Regret deals less damage. Okay. And then this turn, Corpse Explosion is a great way to start. Let's start with Flechettes, then Corpse Explosion. Okay. Might be difficult to defend against 18 every turn. There's a Neutralize that helps. I only have 12 though. I only have attacks coming up, so I don't think there's much I can do. Let's do Metamorphosis, Finesse, and then Calculate Gamble is interesting because it does exhaust. I probably should have considered playing the Defend, huh? Yeah, I probably should have played the Defend. Let's do the Deadeye, Sucker Punch, Flying Knee. Well, probably don't need Crippling Cloud there. Yeah, I definitely should have played the Defend. That would have helped a little bit at least. Alright, here let's do Slice. Am I dead here? No, luckily I have enough. Okay. I was close though. We got Sundial every 3 times to shuffle a draw plug and 2 extra energy. Another Fruit Juice Potion. Okay, that's 2 rare potions in a row, right? Adrenaline is really good. Violence would be better if I had more energy. Yeah, I got the Slaver. Mind Blast is 27. I do want to be a little bit more careful with my HP, so let's try to defend instead. Let's do Acrobatics first. Get rid of the Mind Blast probably. Flechettes is a good amount of damage. Yeah, let's do that. Then Neutralize. And then Defend and Finesse. Okay. Losing 2 HP here. I think that's fine. Here I can do Survivor to be fully defended. Then just out of curiosity, let's see what this gives me. I think it's worth playing the Apotheosis here. Okay. And then 12 incoming. The Strike alone is not enough, but luckily I can play everything here. Should I see Violence would give me nothing. Let's get rid of it then. Yep. Okay, never mind. I was hoping for the Piercing Well to deal, or for the Regret to deal less damage. That didn't work out though. Alright, I just need 2 attacks here. Beautiful. Okay, Slice, Flying Knee, Dagger Spray. I already have this. I think I'll take the Slice. Not a bad idea to have some 0-cost cards. And then here I got these Sentries again. Again, really tempting to start with the Apotheosis. I think I should. Let's do Apotheosis Mind Blast. Secret weapon. Is there any attack I need? How about Flechettes? No, I only have one skill. Don't really have another good attack. Dagger Spray, maybe? No, I don't think that's worth it. Alright, let's do Mind Blast, Neutralize, then Slice. Actually, just need 9 more damage. Let's do Finesse. Secret Weapon. Yeah, fine. I'm actually going to lose HP here, so let's drink the fruit juice. Okay. Still close to death. I also haven't dealt damage to the other sentries, so this might be a little risky. There is a corpse explosion. That is enough to get rid of both, though. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, was able to not perfect this one, but survive this one. Got winged boots. You make no path into the next intro travel to 3 times. Okay, that's awesome. We also got a Blessing of the Forge, and definitely going to take the Wraith form. That might actually help me quite a bit. I think I'll use winged boot once on Act 2 and twice on Act 3, right? That's what I usually do. Alright, I can't afford everything here. Ornamental Find is interesting. I think I'll take it. With Big Game Hunter, I should be able to get enough relics, so maybe I should focus on cards instead. Potions, even. This is expensive. If I take it, I can only afford the Deadly Poison, which I don't really need. Didn't I have a Cloak and Dagger already? Let me sort it to 0 quickly. No. Oh boy, tough decision. No, I think I need Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Let's do that, and then might as well take the Deadly Poison too. Why not? It might help against the Guardian. Alright, here I am getting curse number 2, the injury curse. Okay, that's also a unique curse, which is nice. And then here I will upgrade the Apotheosis first, and then I think next I'll upgrade the Mind Blast. Okay. Alright, so oof, that's a tough regret there. Let's get rid of that regret. Then do Corpse Explosion. No, Mind Blast will transform. I think I'll do Corpse Explosion and then a Strike. I think the poison is more important than the damage. I say confidently, assuming I can deal enough damage here. I need to deal 19 damage, right? Right, there's an Apotheosis, but that's only 18. I think I need to burst. Let's do Purity. Get rid of 1 defend. There's another Mind Blast, that's 16. How much did I need? 19? That is enough, though. Actually, I could also do Catalyst. Yeah, let's do Mind Blast and then Catalyst. Okay, that also applies more poison. That's better. I hope. Alright, 9 incoming. Oh, no. Oh, no, I need a little bit of block, and I don't have anything other than the Wraith form, but I think I have to use the Gambler's Brew here, right? Even the Wraith form alone won't be enough. I need a little bit of block. Okay, so there's a Finesse, Deadly Poison, Neutralize, another Finesse. I should probably play the Flechettes at some point, right? Let's do Defend and then Slice. Okay. At least the enemy's weakened next turn. That should help. Alright, there is the regret again, but luckily I have Survivor here. Okay, that alone is not enough, though. I have to do Acrobatics and hope I get a defensive card. I did not. That is a problem. Can I play 3 attacks? That might be difficult, too. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do, right? I think I'm losing the perfect here. That's a bummer. Deep Breath, maybe that gives me something? Sundial triggers. Wow, okay, I got super lucky there. That was super lucky. That just got saved by Dead Branch only, pretty much. Alright, let's do Neutralize. Can I defend against 12? Finesse and Acrobatics. Okay. Mind Blast, not a bad amount, but I can fully defend with the Defend. So I don't think I need this. Let's do Mind Blast. Actually, the Poison is enough to transform, so I can just play the attacks. Okay. Alright, 6. Oh, no. Again, I got... There's nothing I can do here, right? Actually, there's nothing I can do to survive other than drink the fruit juice. Wow, alright. 16. Still nothing I can do. There's no way for me to kill either, right? Yeah, I'm dead here. Wow, alright. I have to reload this one. I'm gonna try to perfect still, but yeah, had to reload. Got a little unlucky. Also, it's a little risky to end up in this fight with only 5 HP. I was really hoping, and a regret, I was really hoping to have a chance of perfecting. Alright, so here, I forgot what I did. I think I forethought the regret, right? Yeah, and then I did. Did I do Mind Blast? No, I think I said poison was more important. And I will stick with that. I think that was the right play here. Maybe I should have considered using Blessing of the Forge. Alright, here let's do Adrenaline. Then Apotheosis. What if I get rid of 2 cards? Let's get rid of... Actually, wait, why didn't I just burst to defend? That'll be 16, another 24. No, I need 32. Alright, let's get rid of 3 of these. Okay. Alright, interesting. Got different cards this time. I still have to play Mind Blast and Catalyst, though. Right, I can also do an Endless Agony. Should I do Deep Breath? Let's do Deep Breath, because then I can trigger the Sundial sooner. Okay. Now, Deep Breath does change the RNG. So here I have to use the Gambus rule. Was this the same as before? It does seem very familiar. Alright, I do have Finesse. Should I risk the Wraith form? You know what? That might make my life easier. Let's do it. I was also really hoping for the Deadly Poison to be game free with the Madness. Alright, so defend and then Mind Blast seems wasteful. Yeah, Strike does more damage. Let's do the Strike, and I can do a Slice as well. Okay, and then the Regret only deals 1 damage. Good. Alright, 4 incoming. This is with vulnerability, or with intangibility. Let's do Neutralize, then Metamorphosis. Wait, I messed up. Actually, no, I didn't, because I can play 4 attacks and trigger the Ornamental Fan, right? So let's do Die, Swift Strike, Riddle Withholds, All Out Attack, and then... Oh no, I should have forethought the... That was a mistake. I should have forethought the Survivor to have enough block for this turn, because now I have -3 dex, and that might be a problem. Alright, so there is a Defend that's only 4. Let's do Defend, Infinite Blades, Deep Breath. Yeah. I was really hoping it would help here. Alright, fine. Because this is my second run through, I'm not going to attempt it again. Let's see if I can survive this one. The negative dex from the Wraith form is hurting me quite a bit, though. Let's do... Yeah, again, I can't... It's the same turn where I don't have any defensive cards. Alright, I'm going to try this a few more times. I'll try to finish this fight, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I actually was able to get through this fight in my run before, but I figured I'd reload and try to perfect, and it actually worked. So the key was at the very beginning I had a not foreign influence, a Forethought, and I used it to take a defend back to the very last turn, which did help me a little bit with block, and now I have enough poison to kill and perfect this one. So yeah, very happy with that. We got an attack potion, Sadistic Nature, Storm of Steel, or Mayhem. Sadistic Nature is interesting. I don't have that many debuffs, right? Just a Corpse Explosion and Neutralize, so maybe that's not worth it just by itself. Maybe Storm of Steel is the better choice. Let's take it. I'll also trigger the Ornamental Fan. Here, I'll definitely go for the Curse Key. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest to obtain a curse. I already have 2 unique curses, so hopefully this is guaranteed to give me at least 2 more curses. Ideally, they would also be unique. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 leads on the left. Right and middle are only 3 leads. Yeah, so after this point, I'll get 1, 2, 3. And to get to this elite, either I'll go to the lead on the left, which gives me 4 Crush Mushrooms, or in the middle, which also gives me 4, but then also a shop. So let's go this way, and then I can decide if I want to hit the shop or if I want to just do a regular fight instead. Alright, Corpse Explosion is pretty good here. Let's use it on... I'd like to defend if I can, too. Yeah, let's use it on you and then do 2 defense here. Avoid taking any damage. I also didn't use my potions in the last boss fight. That's kind of nice. Alright. 10 incoming. Let's do Flechettes. Dagger Spray. I should have targeted the backline, right? I would have been able to just get rid of it. And then Strike. Okay, I can get this bird to the ground. Actually, I don't have to worry about things because the corpses wouldn't will kill here. Good. Alright, you got a block potion, which I'll drink the fruit juice potion and take the block potion instead. Blade Dance is pretty good. Let's take it again. It will trigger the Ornamental Fan, which is worth it. Oh, I forgot I had the flight modifier. Can I use it to get 1 extra elite? Yeah, I could use it once here to get jump from here to here to get an extra elite. I think I should do it. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Okay, and then I can use 2 jumps on Act 3. Alright, here I'll risk it, and this time I got an Hungry Face. The next non-boss chest you open contains, or is empty, which is a bad event, so let's reload this and just take the gold instead. This is one of the events that doesn't change when you reload, right? So that's good to know. Alright, here I got the Shield Parasite. Mind Blast is 36, and then I think I'll just do Storm of Steel. Let's do Finesse first. Yeah, Storm of Steel I think should be enough thanks to the Ornamental Fan. Oh, also it triggers the Dead Branch, right? Alright, let's do Dramatic Entrance, and that's enough. Awesome. Alright, Well-Laid Plants out of maneuver footwork. Well-Laid Plants is a great card. Let's definitely take that. I don't think I even need to remove a card here. I think I'll save the 70. Did I misclick? No, okay, for a second. I guess I misclicked because I didn't consider going for a shop, but honestly, I don't think I had that much gold, so I think it's fine to skip the shop here. Let's do Apotheosis, Might Blast, alright, Finesse, and then Storm of Steel, again, to both trigger the Dead Branch and the Ornamented Fan. I don't think I need to do... Here, let's do Acrobatics and then Concentrate. I'll do Adrenaline as well. Okay. There's a Blade Dance. Let's get rid of the expensive cards here. Actually, I might keep the Acrobatics, alright. Let's do Blade Dance again. I should have counted cards. I feel like I played a lot of cards here already. Alright, then do Hand of Greed. So close. Let's do Swift Strike and then Hand of Greed to get a little bit extra gold. Beautiful. Acrobatics, Discovery, Accuracy. I already have this. Now with Storm of Steel and Blade Dance, Accuracy is not bad, but let's take the Discovery at Exhaust, so it'll trigger the Dead Branch as well. Okay. Alright, Gremlin Leader, who is not attacking me. That's good. Let's do Mind Blast for 39, but then I might have trouble with the minions. Still, I think it's worth it. Let's do Mind Blast Finesse. Okay, then Strike 1, Madness. I was hoping it would. Oh, the strike was not enough. I have to do strikes here. Okay, I did not notice, but I got lucky that the second strike became 0 cost and I was able to get rid of this guy. Luckily, the backline is still not attacking. Let's see what the Discovery gives me. Crippling Cloud, Panacea, Dodge Roll. Crippling Cloud is not bad. Let's do that. Then do Panache. Okay. Dagger Spray. Slice is enough to get rid of this guy. And then let's do Wily Plants and Deadly Poison. Okay. This guy is dead. Now I have to deal with these. There's a Wraith Form and Corpse Explosion. Unfortunately, I can't use both. But I can keep the Corpse Explosion with the Wily Plant. So I think I'll do Survivor to defend. Then do Wraith Form. And then do Neutralize. Okay. Let's keep the Corpse Explosion. Alright. Should allow me to get overkill if I can use it. Can I trigger Panache? That'll be easy. Let's do Adrenaline. Yeah, there's a Storm of Steel. I think I can use the Panache. Let's do Finesse. Lachets, that's a good amount of damage. Let's do that. Then a Corpse Explosion. And then, yeah, I think I'll just do Storm of Steel and see what the Dead Branch gives me. Secret Weapon is not bad. Oh, I have to be careful not to accidentally kill. Alright, let's do that. Do it this way then. You know what? I'm going to stop playing everything just because I'm really worried now that I might kill next turn with the poison. I still would like this guy to summon minions. Okay, luckily it is summoning minions. I can get rid of the regret here. Okay. And then might as well do Allied Plants. Alright. And then, so now minions are summoned. The poison is enough to get rid of these guys. Well, get rid of the Gremlin Leader, and that will deal more than 100 damage to the minions. Alright, awesome. We got overkill there. Very happy with that. We got Warpaint up, pick up, upgrade 2 random skills. Let me first see what I get here. I already have this. Secret Technique would allow me to get to the Apotheosis faster, so let's take it, and then Warpaint upgrades the Finesse and that Secret Technique. Okay. Actually, maybe I didn't want that Secret Technique to get upgraded because I would like it to trigger the Dead Branch, but I guess nothing I could have done there. Alright, here, Piercing Well seems like a good defensive card. What else? Backflip is nice. Would be better if I had energy. I think I'll take the Piercing Well. It might come in handy a lot. Okay. Alright, here I got the Slavers. This one might be tough. I have to get lucky with the Dead Branch, I think. So let's do Neutralize. I think, well, fine. Mind Blast is sort of necessary. Let's do that. Then Storm of Steel. Okay. Alright, there's a Purity. I might just get rid of everything here because I am hoping to get... Alright, so Escape Plan gives me a block card. That is enough to be able to fully defend. Beautiful. I should have done Sadistic Nature first, so it dealt a little bit extra damage. Okay. Yeah, Dead Branch saved me, as I predicted. Okay. Alright, and then Flechettes is 12. Let's do that, then Adrenaline. Okay. Actually, Flechettes was 15 thanks to the boot. Alright. Let's do Dagger Spray. Still need a little bit extra block. Actually, no, I have enough. I was thinking of doing the Wraith Form, but no, I think instead I'll just do regular attacks. Okay. And then here, let's do Strike, Secret Technique, Corpse Explosion, I guess. Okay. Alright, and that is enough. Beautiful. We got Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. I already got Overkill, I just need to get combo now. I already have these two, so let's take the Dead-Eye. Okay. Alright, here I got Wraith as well as Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgraded. Okay. And then I'm going this way and then jumping over to get one more elite. Okay. Alright, Gremlin Leader is attacking me on turn 1. That's unfortunate, especially if I don't have any good block cards. Let's do Blade Dance. Hope that Dead Branch gives me something. So Bullet Time, that's interesting. Okay. Then do Slice, Dagger Throw. And now I messed up because I can't play the bullet time anymore. Yeah, that was dumb. Let's do... Wait. Yeah, I think I have to do dagger spray. And then I have to use the block potion, which is a huge waste, but what else can I do, right? Let's just do a strike here. Okay. At least I have a few turns of not having to... Well, at least one turn of not having to worry about things. And of course, all my... Catalyst is useless. All my defensive cards are in the same hand. Alright, luckily I'm not being attacked this way. Should I do Wraith Form? That would allow me to avoid having to defend next turn. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll keep the defend. Okay. I am going to start losing decks and I still have to do a lot of damage. I guess I'm waiting for a corpse explosion. That'll be good. Alright, speaking of, there's a corpse explosion. There is a blade dance. Let's do the shivs. Can I get rid of this guy? Not quite. Yeah, I was hoping to do corpse explosion, but I think I have to do the Storm of Steel. Let's do flechettes here, then Storm of Steel. Okay. Get rid of the minions here. We've done the panache first, and another 2 shivs. Violence. I do have a lot of 0-cost cards, including colorless cards. Is that enough to trigger the panache once? It is. Yes, beautiful. Here, let's say the acrobatics, it might come in handy. Alright, I'm guaranteed not to be attacked here. Let's do adrenaline. I just need very little. A skewer is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one got Bottle Tornado. Before I take that, let's first grab... I don't think I need Nightbread. Let's grab the Hand of Greed and then Bottle Tornado and pick up choose a power card. So I just come with this card in your hand. Either will it plant or Wraith Form. I'm going to risk Wraith Form because it might allow me to perfect something I wouldn't have otherwise. Alright, sorry about that. It's a little later now than it was just like yesterday. I can't believe I'm going to upload late again. Okay, I promise I'm going to be early tomorrow. Alright, so let's start off with... I guess I have the Wraith Form. That's not a bad idea. Should I do well-laid plans? Yeah, I think I'll do well-laid plans, Finesse, and then Wraith Form. Let's also play the Slice, and then I'll keep the Blade Dance for next turn. Okay. I should really get that well-laid plans upgraded. That would be nice to have upgraded. Here I could fully defend with the Piercing Will, but I think instead I'll do Finesse, and then Blade Dance, then do Apotheosis. Okay, beautiful. Play all the shifts. It's a shame that I have the Wraith Form there that I can't play. Should I do... Storm of Steel. I think I should, right? Let's do Rank Entrance, see what the madness hits. That was the Phantasmal Killer, fine. Slice, I should have counted cards. I feel like I played a lot of cards. Hang on. I played 4 shivs. These were all played this turn, right? So, yeah, I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, I want to say 8, 9, 10. I think I played 10 cards here. Let's see if I can keep this going. So, 11. Let's do 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I got 20 cards played here. I'm not confident, but I think this should be 21. Let's do 22 and then 23. I'm pretty sure I got combo here. In which case, that'll be great. Let's keep the Sneaky Strike. Okay. I did not get overkill yet, right? Yeah, that's something I have to do. Alright, then here I can kill. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. No, I did get overkill with Corpse Explosion. Right. We got a meal ticket when we enter a shop, heal 15 HP, as well as a Snecko Potion, Secret Weapon, Unload Violence. I already had... Wait, did I have Secret Weapon or Secret Technique? I had one of those two. Secret Technique, okay. Do I want Secret Weapon? Not really. Violence might be better because it'll exhaust and gives me more cards. Yeah, let's take Violence, trigger the Dead Branch. Alright, and then I am not going to do one more jump. Let's save 2 more jumps for the next act. Okay. Yeah, I got the Cultists. Not that much. Secret Technique would allow me to grab the Apotheosis. Let's do that. Should I play the Wraith Form here? It would make my life a little easier. I could also just do Mind Blast. You know what? I'm going to risk not playing the Wraith Form. Let's do Mind Blast or make entrance, and I guess I'll do the Flechettes here. Okay. Alright, 12 incoming. Dagger Sprays, great. I can do Survivor, and I'll accept the 1 damage to play the... Actually, no, let's do a Strike. I don't need to play the Metamorphosis. I feel like I should have enough to be able to get rid of this guy with something like Hand of Greed. Beautiful. Alright, got a Distal Chaos Potion, which... Oof, do I want to take over this Neko Potion against the Champ? Might not be a... yeah, might not be a bad idea. Let's do it. Flying Knee, Slicer, Impatience. Not a huge fan. Maybe the Impatience, although with Dead Branch, I'm likely to get an attack at some point. I already have a Slice. Let's take the Flying Knee. Let me just make sure I don't have it already. Yeah, I don't. Alright, let's take the Flying Knee, sure. Okay. And then last elite on this act, we got the Slavers. Yeah, I think I have to do Wraith Form here, right? Yeah, let's do Wraith Form and then Storm of Steel to defend with the Ornament Fan, which has been proving to be very useful so far. Alright, unfortunately I got the Apotheosis and a Massive Staff. Beautiful. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. And another turn of intangibility next turn. Alright, so here let's do Violence, Backstab, Slice, Die. Flying Knee. It's not quite enough. Dagger Throw is enough to get rid of this guy. And then do 2 strikes, or should I Secret Technique the Apotheosis? That does seem like a good idea. Alright, and then let's do Escape Plan and a Flying Knee. Okay. Can I come up with 29 damage? That seems very doable, especially with the extra strength I got from Shuriken. No? Alright, I guess I have to defend it instead. Okay. Thinking ahead, Blade Dance should be enough with all the shifts, right? Beautiful. Alright. Okay, yeah. I think without the Dead Branch, I'll be in so much trouble right now. We got Tungsten Rod. One of you lose HP, lose 1 less. So really nice to have. Didn't I already have a corpse? Yeah, I did have a corpse. I already used it too. Bullet Time is interesting. Thinking ahead, I mean, it's not horrible. Would be extra card draw. Bullet Time might be a little better. Let's take the Bullet Time. Okay. And then here I do have plenty of gold. In terms of cards, Infinite Blades might be good. It will give me a shiv that would trigger the Dead Branch every time. Let me first buy probably all the relics. Tori together with Tungsten Rod is amazing. Let's definitely take that. One of you to receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. Before I take it though, if I take all the relics, I won't be able to afford the Infinite Blades anymore. I think I am on track to getting 50 cards though. So yeah, let's take Tori, then Tori Ornithopter, use Potion, heal 5 HP, and Twisted Funnel at the start of each combat apply 4 poison to all enemies. I think that was worth it, yeah. It makes it more likely I'll be able to, actually I guess with Big Game Hunter I am almost guaranteed to get Alex Shiny, but yeah, still, those are good relics. Let's upgrade the Wraith form that's always in my opening hand. Okay. So here's the big question, should I play that Wraith form? Well, actually, I don't really have a choice, so yeah, let's play that Wraith form. And then I still have to play 3 attacks, which I could do. Let's do Wraith Form, then Neutralize, Strike, and then I think I have to drink an attack potion. Let's do Massive Stab. That way I will trigger the Ornament Fan. Okay. I'm a little worried that I'm starting to lose decks this soon. Alright, there is a Blade Dance. There's also a Storm of Steel. Let's do the Shivs. Secret Technique would give me the Apotheosis, which I think is worth playing. Okay. Then let's do Envenom. It is cheap. Then Terror, and then Storm of Steel. Okay. Alright, let's hope that branch gives me something useful here. Alright, I'm seeing 2 Dark Shackles. Not that I really need them. Let's do Escape Plan, another Escape Plan, then Concentrate. Get rid of these 3. Another Storm of Steel. And, yeah, I guess, okay. Last turn of Intangibility next turn. I'm not being attacked. Alright. Secret Technique. There's a Wally Plants. That's good. Secret Technique could give me probably Violence because I have energy to play some good attacks here. Flechettes is not that useful. Although with the extra strength, let's do it. Actually, let's play a few attacks first. Gain more strength before that. Then do the Flechettes. And then a Strike. Okay, I'm actually doing reasonably well. I wonder if I should try to use the Dislocados to deal enough damage while the enemy is still vulnerable next turn. Let's do Adrenaline. Madness hits a Strike. Let's do Acrobatics. Get rid of the Regret. There are 2 Forethoughts. Let's do Finesse. What is left in my draw pile? Metamorphosis? Can I get to that Metamorphosis? Let me do Forethought. What? Nothing, actually. Yeah. Let's do another Forethought. Oh, here I have to pick something. Okay, let's do Piercing Well. That might actually help. And then let's do Strike Chrysalis. That does exhaust. Okay, Escape Plan gives me a Deadly Poison. Might as well do the Bullet Time, right? Let's do Bullet Time. I'm going to risk the Dislocados to use the Vulnerability. That played a Blind. I'm not sure what that was. I guess it's Adrenaline here. And then Dodge and Roll. Oh, Adrenaline doesn't let me draw cards, though. It does give me 2 Adrenalines. Thinking ahead, I guess I can put a Defend back even though I have negative decks. Good Instincts. Alright. Let's see if I can come up with 53 damage next turn. Might be a challenge. I have... Actually, I'm not vulnerable. And I have the Piercing Well. That brings it down to 16. Another Piercing Well. How lucky am I? Let's do... Hang on, how do I do this? Let's do Metamorphosis. Then Acrobatics. Alright, and I can play 3 attacks. That's beautiful. Okay, I got really lucky with the card draw here. And I can kill. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Very happy with that. We got a Ghost in a Jar. That's really good. Nightmare, Glass Knife, Transportation. Transportation is interesting. I already got combo. Nightmare might be good too. I can't decide. Let's take the Nightmare. It's pre-upgraded. It's kind of nice. Here, let's take the Column Bell. I'm going to pick up obtain Unique Curse and 3 relics. So that means Curse of the Bell. That's Unique Curse number 4, right? I have the Curse of the Bell, Injury, Regret, and Wraith. So I just need one more Unique Curse. We got Happy Fire. Every 3 turns get extra energy. And Question Card, Future Card Rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. As well as Bird Face Earn. Whenever you play Power Card, heal 2 HP. Great relics, all of those. Okay, I'm at 30 minutes. If I play fast, I could finish in less than 45. Wow. Alright, there's a guaranteed 5 elite path on the left. And I have 2 jumps, so I could get a 6th elite. There's no way to get a 7th elite, right? Yeah, I don't think there is. Wait, so if I go this way, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms, then do 1 jump. That's a 4th question mark room. And then the second, wait, 1, 2, 3 elites. No, that won't be 7. I don't think there's a way to get 7. If I had an extra jump, I would be able to get 7, right? Because I could use 1 jump here. No, wait. If I had 3 wing boot chargers, could I get 7 elites? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, for that, if these 2 were not on the same floor, I could have done that, but they are. Yeah, so I don't think there is a way to get 7 elites. So I'm glad I used 1 jump on Act 3. On Act 2, I mean. Yeah, so I think the best path is to go on the left, right? The 3 early question mark rooms. And then just do a jump here, zigzag back and forth. Yeah, I think that's the best path. Is there a path with more question mark rooms? No. Well, more question mark rooms, but not more elites. Alright, yeah, let's do that. It does mean well, let's see. I might get lucky with the curses. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do Wraith Form. I could even Nightmare the Wraith Form. No, let's just do Wraith Form. And then I will accept a little bit of damage. Well, a little bit meaning 1 HP damage. Actually, never mind. I have Tungsten Rod, so I'm not even taking any damage there. Beautiful. Actually, up until 5 HP, I can 5 damage, I can take anything there. Let's do Apotheosis first. Then, should I do Bullet Time? Nah, let's do Flechettes, Strike, and let's see what the Piercing Will gives me with Dead Branch. Nothing useful. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about Tungsten Rod in the last fight. I think I could have saved myself needing to get some block. Alright, here let's do Die, Flying Knee, Deadly Poison, Infinite Blades, and might as well clear the defense so that... Actually, the Regret would have dealt the same amount of damage anyway. Alright. And then here, I'll do Adrenaline, Finesse. Okay, Dagger Spray, is that enough? Not quite. Shiv, Storm of Steel, and then get rid of these 2. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Leg Sweep is a great defensive card. Let's take it. Pre-upgraded too. Very happy with that. Alright, Repulse, Exploder, and Spiker. Here I think... Ooh, actually, let's do Adrenaline first. Then do Acrobatics. Okay. Then do Bullet Time. I think I'll Nightmare the Wraith Form. That'll make things even more fun. Play the Wraith Form. Then do Backstab, Tools of the Trade, Panache, Metamorphosis, Mind Blast. Get rid of you, I guess. Jack of all trades, Finesse. Masterful Stab, a regular Strike, and a Storm of Steel for a Shiv, and an Endless Agony. Beautiful. Alright, I already have these 2. Let's take the Cloak and Dagger. I do appreciate the Shivs now. And then here, let's see if I get something good. Hand of Greed. Didn't I already have that? Okay, wait. So I already have the Mind Blast. Let me just make sure I didn't pick up a duplicate Cloak and Dagger. No, that was a unique one. Alright. So here, I kind of want to do... Trip is interesting. I do have the Hand of Greed, right? I haven't been using it as often as I should, but yeah, let's take the Trip here. Here, I already have these 2. Enlightenment, do I have a Dramatic Entrance, and do I want one? It does Exhaust, so it would trigger the Dead Branch. Let's do that. And then here, Madness, I already have that, right? Mayhem is a little too risky. It might play something I don't want. I think the only card I don't already have or want is the Swift Strike, right? Yeah, let's take the Swift Strike here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I got Clumsy. That's still a unique curse. That's beautiful because now I have Clumsy, Curse of the Bell, Injury, Regret, and Wraith. And I can take the Omori, negate the next 2 curse to obtain. That way I don't have to worry about losing the Highlander modifier by accident. That's beautiful. Oh no, I can't lose Mind Blast. I can't lose Weather Plants. I'm okay losing the Deadly Poison. Wasn't a huge fan of it anyway. Alright, got the Nemesis here. Should I risk the Wraith Form? Let me Secret Technique the Apotheosis first. Yep. Then do Dramatic Entrance. I think I'll set with the Wraith Form. That might be better. Let's do Mind Blast here. Quick Slash. Flying Knee. And then set up the Wraith Form. Okay. Alright, yep. That's the big attack. Beautiful. I have the Wraith Form ready. Let's do that. Then Cloak and Dagger. Might as well play a few Shivs. Okay. Panacea. Swift Strikes. I might as well do Storm of Steel, right? Let me first apply maybe Weakness. do another Shiv here, another Strike, Thinking Ahead, Discovery. Sure. I'm not sure why I'm playing so many cards, because I'm barely dealing damage anyway, but, you know, it is fun. And there's a nice Malaise. Actually, it's only a 1 energy Malaise. Okay. Oh, right, I have the boot, too. Okay, so one more attack would actually kill here. Yeah, beautiful. Alright, awesome. Killed in the intangible turn. We got Mercury Eyeglass at the start of your turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies, as well as... Already have... Wait, did I have a Chrysalis? I did have a Metamorphosis from the very beginning, right? I did not have a Chrysalis. That's the only card I don't already have. Let's take it, sure. Okay. And then not going to do a jump until later. Alright. I already have a Curse. I kind of would like to avoid getting one here if I could. Let's do Wraith Form. I'll do Dramatic Entrance. And yeah, I'm not going to do anything else here. Okay. Alright, still intangible. I would like to also deal some damage. Let's get the Apotheosis, play that. Well-laid Plants is great. Let's do the Bomb, Finesse. I guess I'll do Defend, Madness. Actually, I'm not going to risk a strike because it might give me a curse. Let's keep the... Actually, I can keep both of these. Okay. Alright, still intangible. Let's do Corpse Explosion. One strike... Oh, that doesn't even break through the block. Alright, let's see if these two... I'm waiting for Blade Dance to be able to play the finisher. Okay. Not intangible anymore. Storm of Steel is interesting. I kind of want to do that. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs. Then do Neutralize, Strike, Dagger, Spray, Finisher. Okay. Then do Storm of Steel. The enemy has a lot of block now, though. Ooh, 36 incoming. That is a lot. Let's do Dark Shackles and Trip. Should I break the... Actually, I can't even break the block. Should I just accept the damage or risk it? If it's a curse, I'll be sad. And luckily, it's not the curse. Alright, fine. Save these two. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here. I think I'll do Choke. Let's do Massive Stab. Flechettes is 18. That's enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Block Potion, Quick Slash, Chakra Punch, Slice, or Deadly Poison. Did I ever pick up a Quick Slash? Where is it? OPQ. Yeah, I don't have a Quick Slash. Let's take it. Okay. That's our free card draw. Why not? And here I got the Reptomancer. I might consider playing the Wraith Form here. Secret Technique, the Apotheosis again. I think so. Actually, Dramatic Entrance would be nice too. No, actually, if I play the Wraith Form, then I don't have to worry about... I don't have to worry about... I'm trying to think. I don't have... Yeah, Bottle Lightning would be great, because then I could just bottle that Secret Technique. But yeah, see here, let's do Wraith Form. I'll do Dramatic Entrance and Neutralize, but I don't have to worry about the minions, because... yeah, I have the Tungsten Rod. Okay. Alright, 3 incoming. Let's do a regular Strike, Survivor, Out the Regret, and Wait. Okay. Alright, lost of intangibility. Violence is good. I need some attacks. Let's do Quick Slash, Hand of... Nope, Dagger Spray first. Then I kind of want to do Well-laid Plants too, then do Hand of Greed. I could have considered saving the Hand of Greed, huh? That might have been a good idea. It's fine, it's fine. I hope I don't miss the Raining Money modifier by a little bit, because then I definitely did not use the Hand of Greed as much as I could. Let's do Trip, Corpse Explosion, Strike, Storm of Steel, and then maybe, yeah, let's do Impatience and Wait. I don't think I need the Apotheosis, so let's keep the Flechettes, okay. And then the enemy's still not attacking, that's great. Let's do Flechettes, Discovery, another Corpse Explosion, and unfortunately the minions go away, otherwise I would have gotten double overkill there. Okay. Alright, got Ice Cream Energies now conserved between turns, that's really nice. Another Block Push, which I don't think I'll take, and Tools of the Trade is not horrible, and Venom is not the worst either, but let's take the Tools of the Trade, okay. And then, doesn't matter if I go left or right, let's go left though. Here I got Blue Candle, and Play with Curse cards cannot be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP and exhausted, really nice. And here I got the Nemesis again. Back for a rematch, huh? Alright, so let's do Dramatic Entrance. I can even get rid of the Wraith. Ooh, I would love to burst the Blade Dance. No, I should do Might Blast here. But then I can't do the Wraith Form. Let's do Madness. I was really hoping it would hit either Wraith Form or the Might Blast. Alright, let's do Wraith Form here. I have to, right? And then I have to do Blade Dance. Okay, fine. I don't have energy to Secret Technique the Apotheosis. Actually, I guess I could have Secret Technique the Adrenaline. Could have done that. Alright, here, let's Nightmare what? Let me see what the Finesse gives me. Apotheosis is great. Okay, Neutralize, Discover another Wraith Form. Why not? Should I Nightmare the Accuracy? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Okay. Right, last... Actually, I still have 3 turns of intangibility. I should be fine. Yeah, let's do the accuracies. Why not? Once I get the shifts, they'll be very powerful. Okay. Right, here I'm triggering the tungsten rod. Good. Alright, and then here, let's do Trip, Chrysalis, Strike, and I guess I can do Dramatic Entrance, die. And, okay, each shiv is 18 damage. That's pretty good. Well, 5 in this case, but... Okay, so I just need the Storm of Steel. That'll be enough. Still intangible, that's good. Let's do Tools of the Trade, Wally Plants, Outmaneuver, Slice, and Dagger Spray. Okay. And then I'm not intangible anymore. Luckily, I'm also not being attacked, so that's good. Let's do Panacea. Get rid of the Clumsy, see what that gives me. Phantasm Killer. Actually, I don't think I need to play anything else. Let's save the Piercing Whale in case I get... Actually, I barely have any decks, right? Let's just keep... Actually, I could have taken the backflip just to be able to draw cards. Actually, Stone Calendar will trigger at the end of this turn, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter what I get rid of. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one we got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. A skill potion, which I'll skip. And already have all of them other than the Panache, which might come in handy. Who's my final boss? Awaken one, of course. With all my powers, it had to be the Awaken one. I did not take the wrong path, right? Yeah, I'm doing the jump after the next elite. Here, let's definitely fight for a relic. Should I have considered skipping this? Because I'm going to miss the time modifier likely because of this. And I'm not sure if it'll give me... Well, I guess we'll find out what relic I'll get. Alright, here let's do the rank entrance, get rid of the Wraith. There's Adrenaline. That should allow me to play both the Mind Blast and the Hand of... the Wraith form. Should I just accept the damage and play the Hand of Greed to gain gold? Yeah, let's do that. You know what? I'll accept the damage. Why not? It's not that much damage, and I'll get a little bit extra gold out of it. Okay. Alright, 13. Get rid of this guy. Secret Technique, the Apotheosis. Play that, then do Adrenaline. Dramatic Entrance. Madness hits the Quick Slash. Okay. Then I think I'll just do Storm of Steel and hope that the Dead Branch gives me something good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do Afterimage, and then there's an unload here. Actually, this is enough. Beautiful. Got old coin down pickup, gain 300 gold, which is great. Don't need the liquid bronze, and I don't think I need any of these. I had an Infinite Blades, right? I guess it's not upgraded because I haven't seen it. Wait, why did I think I took it? It was offered in the shop, and I wasn't able to afford it, right? Yeah, fine. Let's take it now. Why not? Okay. And then here I'm doing Elite and then jumping over for the next one. Alright, Reptomancer. I think it is safe to play the Wraith form here, right? Yeah, just to be safe, let's do Wraith form. Let me see what the Wraith gives me first. Okay, yeah, let's do Wraith form. Masso Stab is still free, which is good. Let's also do Mind Blast, Quick Slash, and yeah, might as well play the Skewer. Okay. Wraith form does make it a little easy. I don't have to worry about the minions, which does help quite a bit. Alright, here, let's do Panache, Metamorphosis, Finesse. Okay. Flechettes, Discovery, Lace is probably not necessary. Let's do Calculate Gamble to trigger the Panache, and then also, I was hoping to get better cards, but that's fine. And then last of Intangibility, let's do Adrenaline, get rid of the Regret, and the Clumsy. Okay. Then Backstab. I think I can just do Skewer here, right? Beautiful. Alright, we got Potion Belt and Pickup, gain 2 potion slots, that's nice. And I don't think I need any of these. Maybe Glass Knife, maybe Unload, but I already have 53 cards. I don't think I need more. Alright, got the Nemesis here again. That's the 3rd time I'm fighting the Nemesis, right? Let's do Mind Blast, Slice, Strike, Entrance, Swift Strike, Adrenaline. Okay. And then get rid of the Regret. Just to be safe, might still do Wraith form, right? Yeah, let's do the Wraith form. No need to risk anything here. Okay. I was able to deal a good amount of damage, so... Alright, here, let's do Secret Technique, the Apotheosis, okay? And then might still do Chrysalis, Secret Technique, should I Secret Technique the Bullet Time? Wait, there's a 0-cost Bullet Time, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then Metamorphosis and Caltrops, sure. Should I do Calculate Gamble too? Why not? Yeah, fine. Right, and then I'm still intangible. Oh, big attack, good. Good thing I'm intangible there. Let's do Flechettes. Ooh, Nightmare the Flechettes was an interesting option. Dagger Throw. I'm hoping to Nightmare something better. Actually, Eviscerate kills here. Beautiful. Alright, got Peace Power. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites as well as the Gambler's Brew. And did I have a Master of Strategy? I would love a Master of Strategy. I do not have that. Yeah, let's grab that. Okay, free card draw, and it exhausts and triggers the Dead Branch. Alright, Giant Head. Let's get rid of the Wraith and the Injury. Really tempting to Wraith form here. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Infinite Blades, Cloak and Dagger. I think I'm going to skip the Wraith form. It's a little risky, but I think I will risk it. Mind Blast is 122, so it gets me overkill again if I ever needed it. Afterimage might be really nice as well. Let me risk Master of Strategy. Flechette's, I was hoping for more, actually. Still, it's a good amount of damage. Let's do it. And then, yeah, might as well Forethought the... That was a misclick. I meant to Forethought the Wraith form, but I think I should be fine here. Okay. 13. Alright, let's do Adrenaline. Okay. Then get rid of this, see what I get. Alright. Survivor is not quite enough. Let's do Shiv, Slice, Good Instincts. Now, together with the Survivor, that is enough. Let's do Well-Laid Plans. I don't think I need Acrobatics because I have the Ornamental Fan, right? So let's just do Strike, Flying Knee, and then Hand of Greed. Okay. Let's save the Acrobatics, actually. I think that might be better. Right, not being attacked here. Good. Let's do Panache, Chrysalis, Shiv, and Violence. Okay. Alright, then Neutralize. Bane does play twice, which is great. Let's do Die. Flash of Steel, and I think I'll do Flying Knee. Okay. So if I had... Let's keep the Hand of Greed. If I had Wraith form, my Intangibility would have ran out in this turn anyway, so I think it's fine that I didn't play it. Let's do Trip, Clumsy. Storm of Steel might be the best thing here. Let's do Quick Slash. Actually, can I just kill with the Hand of Greed? 39. Yeah, I'm very close to. Beautiful. Awesome. Got a little bit extra gold that way. You got Juju Booster, normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in Crush Mark rooms. Chrysalis, Malaise is really good. For the Awakened one, Malaise is amazing. Alright, let me just to be extra careful, let me make sure I don't have any duplicates. I almost forgot. Good thing I checked. I forgot I had the duplicate Finesse from the very beginning. No other duplicates though, right? Oh man, I'm so happy. If I didn't have Dreamcatcher, I would have completely... Or Peace Pipe, I mean. I would have completely forgotten. When as soon as I picked Peace Pipe, I'm like, oh, I should just double check. Wow, alright. That was a close one. That would have been 100 points lost. Whew, okay, that was good. That was good. I'm glad I checked. Alright. Alright, so we got the Awakened one here. Alright, Wraith form is really tempting. The problem with Wraith form is I will lose so much dex, it might be hard to defend going forward. The problem is I also don't really have any block right now. Let's play the Wraith first. Corpse Explosion is really tempting. Ah, this is tough. I think I have to do Wraith form, right? Well, I mean, honestly, there's no way to defend without it at the moment. Alright, let's do Dramatic Entrance first. I'll do Adrenaline. Shit, I could Forethought the Wraith form. I mean, wait, I can't defend, right? So what's the point? Yeah, it has to be Wraith form here. Alright, let's do Wraith form. And I kind of want to Corpse Explosion to not have to deal with the minions. Yeah, let's do Corpse Explosion. I don't think I'll do Panache, though. Let's put the Mind Blast back. Okay, alright, let's see if I can get by with Wraith form here. Losing the dex is going to be a problem. Alright, so, Nightmare. Let's do Violence first. There's a Mind Blast. I have 2 Nightmares. Let's Nightmare the Zero-Cost Mind Blast. Then do Mind Blast. Actually, let's do Die first, then Swift Strike. Okay. Then do Mind Blast, a regular strike, and wait. Okay. Alright, last turn of Intangibility. I got a bunch of Zero-Cost Mind Blasts. Let's do Slice and then play the Mind Blasts. Okay. Then do Blade Dance, play the Shivs. Alright, another Blade Dance, play more Shivs. Okay. Can I kill here? Riddle withholds to 35. Yeah, beautiful. I can then also play the Tools of the Trade, which is not bad. I don't think I need to Forethought anything. And I still have the Ghost in a Jar. Alright, 41. I might actually need that Ghost in a Jar. Let's get rid of the Madness. I'm going to grab the Apotheosis. Should I grab the Malaise? That might have been interesting too. Survivor out the Tactician for energy. Then do Chrysalis. Flying Knee. And then, yeah, have to drink the Ghost in a Jar here. Good thing I have it. But that is going to be my last turn of Intangibility. After this, I might be in trouble. 19 incoming. I think I have the Purity. I probably don't need Corpse Explosion. Let's do Purity, get rid of these 3. I needed something here. Alright, if I do Massive Stab, I can play the Impatience. There's the Leg Sweep, that's really good. Let's do another Impatience. Okay, let's do Well-Laid Plans, then Leg Sweep. Okay. Then do Master of Strategy. Distraction gives me a Finesse, which unfortunately is 0. Clumsy gives me a Master of Strategy again. I could do Piercing Whale. I'm also hoping to play 2 attacks, right? So let's grab Secret Weapon. How about Neutralize? Yeah, extra turn of weakness. Why not? And then a free Sneaky Strike. Beautiful. Then a regular Strike. So that allows me to be fully defended. Should I just do Doppelganger? Let's do Doppelganger. Sure. Okay. Here, let's keep the Master of... Oh, 2 cards. Right. Let's do that. And the Piercing Whale. I might have the multi-hit attack. Yeah, definitely past the 40-minute mark. Alright, still the small attack. 14. Unfortunately, I got the Void, which is unfortunate, but I see the defense are almost useless. If I do a big Malaise, that's not going to be enough, right? I do have the block potion, too. I think it is worth to do big Malaise here. Still have to defend against 9, though, so it has to be the block potion. Okay. Alright, let's keep these 2. Actually, with Malaise, I probably don't need Piercing Whale as much. Okay. Alright, only 9 incoming. Even that might be a challenge with -6 dex. Yeah, this is only 2 block, right? I do have Piercing Whale for this exact reason. Let's get rid of this. Okay, we'll get rid of the Curse of the Bell. Panache is fine. Let's do Finesse. Should I do Bullet Time? Actually, let's do Master of Strategy first. The Void is annoying. Then do Acrobatics? No, I think I'll do Bullet Time. Alright. Then do Piercing Whale. Is that 0? That is 0. Okay, good. Then Infinite Blades, Poison Stab, Metamorphosis, then Storm of Steel. Okay. Alright, let's really hope that the Dead Branch gives me something amazing here. Jack of all trades gives me, yeah, Sadistic Nature is fine. Secret Weapon, I have 1 energy. Mind Plus is not horrible here. Okay. I am very close to being able to perfect this one. Oh, look at that. Stone Calendar did the final hit. Awesome. Alright, I perfected everything, right? And I got a lot of elites, 1774. That should be a pretty good score. So of the 15 elites, I perfected 11 of them. Got beyond perfect, overkill combos, not too difficult. Money. I'm actually happy I'm not that close to raining money. I think I would have had to use the Hand of Greed way too many times to be able to get raining money, so I don't think that was going to be feasible. Got I like shiny. Most importantly, I got Highlander and Curses. I was very close to losing the Highlander modifier. That was, oh man, if I did not get the Peace Pipe, I completely, when was the last shop? Oh, I didn't even have a shop on this act. Wow. Yeah, I would have completely forgotten about that. I mean, Peace Pipe just saved me there. And you know how I was saying that 2 orb fight, I was like, oh, do I even need a rare relic? I think if I didn't get that old coin there, I might have not gotten the Peace Pipe. So yeah, it worked out great. Very happy with that. And then, yeah, Encyclopedia was easy. Maybe more elites perfected would be easy, but or would be possible. But yeah, not super easy. All right, so I am 20th place right now. That makes me very happy. I am about 23 points below Gemino. So I wouldn't be surprised if Gemino was able to pull off 1 more elite, or maybe got 2 more elites but lost a time modifier. It was a slow run, I think. I do think the strategy of using the wing boots once on Act 2 and twice on Act 3 did work out today, and I think usually it works out more. And if somebody saved up the extra jump for Act 3, I think they would have had 1 fewer elite, basically. But yeah, very happy with this run. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ankland run with the shiny blue cards and lethality modifiers, and a lot of people did really well. I, for some reason, yeah, something did not work well for me yesterday, so yeah, I did not do that well. So first of all, you have Peltz and Grimgoth both tied for 1423. Peltz was able to perfect 6 of the 7 leads. Peltz mentioned that the first elite, the sentries, were very difficult, or nearly impossible to perfect, and I think Grimgoth mentioned that probably the only way to do that would be if you get lucky and get like a double tap and hyper beam in the same hand. That unfortunately didn't happen, but Peltz was able to perfect all the bosses, got Highlander overkill thanks to a body slam, and then combo thanks to a heat sinks that he upgraded. Was also able to get the time modifier, although missed the curse modifier. I don't think anybody was able to get cursed yesterday. I think a lot of people, just like me, saw, including Peltz, saw 5 curses, but 2 of them were the normalities, so they had to remove 1 to get the Highlander modifier. Peltz also mentioned that he missed the I Like Shiny by 2 relics, which was the same that happened to me. And if I think we both had taken the tiny chest as well as the was it the Grandma Visage or something? There was one event yesterday that I reloaded, right? So theoretically, I Like Shiny would have been possible, I think. So that would have been another 50 points for both of us. Grimgoth had the same score, also perfected 6 of the 7 leads, also got all the bosses, so sounds like same run as Peltz. Did mention that he got the money modifier, so missed the raining money modifier, which I think it was definitely possible if you get the normality event, so there must be some difference in RNG, but yeah, great score from Grimgoth, congratulations. Then next you have the Dark, 2 points behind with 1421. David ended up with 1398. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected all the elites, which is actually really impressive. He was able to perfect these sentries. Got also all the bosses, was able to get overkill and combo, missed the time modifier, and did not get the normality event, so did not get raining money, only got money. Then you have Cosmino with 1396. Gold Bear and Gemino are tied with 1373. Gold Bear perfected 5 of the 7 elites and all the bosses. Did not get curses. I think, yeah, nobody got curses yesterday, right? And then Gemino perfected 6 of the 7 elites, all the bosses. Mentioned that he had the same path as me and ended up with the same amount of gold and the same curses, so had to choose Highlander over the curse modifier. Had to remove the extra anomalies. Was able to get Overkill and combo, but missed all the time modifiers. Was able to get Insignificant and stuffed as well, though. Then next you have, yeah, I'm very low here. You have George with 1321. Nick got 1296. Sueka ended up with 1291. Barely in 100 plates. Alex missed 100 plates by just a little bit. 1288. Alex perfected 4 of the 6 elites. Mentioned that he skipped 1 elite on Act 1 to get an extra question mark room. Unfortunately, he was hoping to get Mr. Machine, but yeah, yesterday, even if you do that, there are very few question mark rooms total, so Mr. Machine was not really doable. Was able to get all the bosses though. Got Highlander, missed the reigning money, ended up with 1,894. So that this includes the normality event, so he had the normality event but did not get reigning money, probably because he skipped an elite on Act 1, right? Was able to get Overkill and combo, and then, yeah, took the same boss relics as me and got the same curses, so must have been a similar run otherwise. And then you have to scroll down a little bit further to get to my score. 1248, not that great. So I perfected 5 of the 7 elites, 2 of the 3 bosses. I did miss the last boss. Nothing I could have done there, really. Got Highlander, Overkill, and the Stuff modifier thanks to the feed, which was easy. I think most people got that. Missed the combo and time modifiers. Was able to get reigning money just barely thanks to the normality event. And then, yeah, I also saw 5 curses, but had to remove the normality to get Highlander. So, yeah, missing that one boss did cost me some points. You also have Roland here with 1246. Shashi got a slightly lower score with 1144. Shashi mentioned that he got pretty much the same run as me. 5 of the 7 leads perfected, 2 of the 3 bosses. I suspect that the extra 100 points comes from me getting a bunch of extra modifiers that maybe Shashi wasn't able to get. But yeah, at least he was able to survive after a few days of having a better run. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.